Hey everyone, welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales, hosted by yours truly, Adrian. Today's episode is going to be quite a ride because we're diving into a royal mess that even the most loyal subjects can't ignore anymore. So grab your tea, because we're talking about the slow and very public unraveling of Prince William and Kate Middleton's marriage. And yes, how the UK media are desperately trying to spin the narrative. Let's get into it. So one thing that has been very clear about Prince William and Kate's marriage is that it was over before it even started. Things really started to escalate last year when Kate Middleton wasn't seen in public for almost 6 months. Many people began speculating that she and Prince William had a major falling out, possibly even that Prince William did something to her, which would explain her extended absence. Then, when she did reappear at Trooping the Colour in 2024, she had a visible scar on her face. That's when people really started connecting the dots. And honestly, nothing seems to be getting better between the two of them. Just recently, when Kate bailed out of attending the Royal Ascot, it only added more fuel to the fire. The UK media has been scrambling. Royal reporters don't know what to say. They're telling on themselves really by confirming in so many words that these two are no longer together. If it was just a minor issue, the media would have covered it for a day or two and moved on. But instead they've dragged it out, trying every angle to protect Kate and keep up the illusion. They've tried the cancer card again, but people are starting to question, isn't she already cancer-free? In fact, some even say she never had cancer to begin with. One UK reporter recently suggested that it was all about mental challenges instead. Headlines are now saying Kate and William are struggling at home, battling emotional pressure and being branded competitive by a royal relative. It's chaos. But here's the thing. If Kate had truly been sick, would Prince William have attended Royal Ascot alone? Would Kate's own mother have shown up? Of course not, they'd be by her side. And now we have a very telling article by Lifestyle declaring loud and clear that Prince William and Kate Middleton are done. It's written in both English and French, and the English subtitle is blunt. Family tensions have reached a new level that can't be reversed. Honestly, I think the UK media are aching to just come out and say what we all know they're over, but they're still dancing around the truth. But for those of us who can see clearly, it's been obvious for a long time. It's becoming more difficult for William and Kate to keep pretending. Kate often looks angry, and William acts like he doesn't even want to be touched by her. The few times they've tried to act affectionate in public, the UK press themselves have called it cringe. People aren't used to them being lovey-dovey because it's just not who they are. And let's be honest, it's not who they ever were. I actually believe Kate really did love William. She waited 10 years for him to propose, after all. But William, he never loved her like that. All the other girls turned him down. Kate was the only one who stuck around, so he settled. Simple as that. Now, a decade into their marriage, Kate has finally realized this man is never going to love her the way she loves him. And that's created resentment. You can see it in her eyes and her body language. It's all right there. And while it's sad, let's not forget how mean she was to Meghan while Meghan was in the palace. That's why I honestly don't have a lot of sympathy. Now get this. The UK media are actually trying to blame Meghan and Harry for the breakdown of William and Kate's marriage. I know, unbelievable. There was an article that mentioned how Harry's memoir, Spare, contributed to the rift between the brothers. But then the writer adds that the Sussexes leaving their senior roles created a ripple effect in terms of workload, particularly on William and Kate. Really? I thought they wanted all the attention. Weren't they the ones who forced Harry and Meghan out in the first place? William brought his aide Simon Case to the Sandringham summit with a whole pre-written plan that gave the Sussexes no other option but to leave. So why are they now complaining about too much work? And let's be honest, what work? William and Kate are notorious for dodging royal duties. Even palace staff have complained. These two barely show up for engagements, maybe once or twice a month. And now that they're finally getting what they wanted, more visibility, they're suddenly overwhelmed? Give me a break. The article even says Prince Edward and Sophie have picked up some of the slack, but they don't have the same profile as Harry and Meghan. And now William and Kate are resentful? They feel cracked under pressure and say they're constantly being pulled in different directions. What directions? They work 1 or 2 days a month. Out of 7 days a week, they have 6, maybe even all 7 days to just be together. Most engagements last an hour or two max. What relentless pressure are they talking about? The real problem here isn't the work. It's the fact that they don't love each other. That's what's tearing them apart, not Harry and Meghan. And blaming the Sussexes is absurd. The only person responsible for William and Kate's failed marriage is Prince William. He never loved her, and he pushed Harry and Meghan out of the family. Don't shift the blame now. I'm just happy Harry and Meghan are thriving in Montecito. Meanwhile, William and Kate are realizing far too late that they can't replicate that kind of love. They've tried to mimic the Sussexes holding hands, smiling for cameras, but it's all forced. And the public can tell, so now they're like, we blame you, Harry and Meghan, for our failed marriage. But it's clear to anyone paying attention that the marriage has been over for years. And the media, they know it too. They're just waiting for the palace to admit it publicly. So there you have it, folks, another royal soap opera, unraveling right before our eyes. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are William and Kate really over? And do you believe the media will ever come clean about it? Thanks so much for watching Meghan and Harry Tales, hosted by Adrian. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe so you never miss an episode of royal reality with a twist. See you next time, and until then, stay fabulous.